deserve it.
All new CBS Friday.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
I was just wondering, did it go the way that it was supposed to go? You didn't say anything, so...
Did you enjoy it? There's your answer.
Yeah, but I've never done this before, and I mean, you have, which is a good thing because one of us needs to know what to do, right?
There are no set rules. It's all about what feels good and being close to the other person. You were warm, soft, and giving. And that made it comfortable for both of us. Thank you. Hey, you want some coffee?
Coffee?
Yeah.
Sure. But do you want me to get it?
No. I got it.
I did it. I waited, and it was the right person. It was great. Way to go, Allison.
Wagga Wagga. I don't know, ma'am. It's your country. All I know is that the name is Fraser, and it's a farm outside of Wagga Wagga. Hold? Yes, I'd love to be put on hold. I live to be put on hold. Never call Australia.
Katie failed to leave a number?
Katie failed to contact me, which can mean only one thing, that she's in trouble.
What are you looking for?
Well, a gun would be great, or a knife, a baseball bat.
Why?
Why? Well, Mike, because Simon may have not gotten a good look at that picture and not realized that he was running into a trap. Or even if he did, Mordecai's not going to let us go. We have to find something to defend ourselves and maybe even come up with a plan.
We have a plan, okay? We're waiting for Simon to call. When he does, we'll figure out if he got our message.
And what if he doesn't? Or for some odd reason? Or what if Mordecai put a little note in with the picture saying, meet me somewhere else, and they've already met, and Simon's already...
Fortunately for us, Mordecai doesn't seem like the letter writing type.
Yeah, well, the point is we need to find some weapon to defend ourselves and maybe even launch an attack.
An attack.
Yeah. There's two of us and one of him. This time, we get some weapons, and we still have the element of surprise. We'll nail it.
You're talking about jumping this guy again.
Well, you know what, Mike? I know this is new to you, but Simon and I, we've almost been killed like 3 times. When you're in a situation like this, you have to be creative. You have to find ways to defend yourself. Are you gonna help me, or are you gonna just stand there and chew your nails?
Ice cream for breakfast. You're either in trouble or in love, or knowing you, both. Yep, I blew it last night. Thought I had Dusty right where I wanted him, and he was on to me the whole time. And now there is no way he will let me get near him.
Sorry, I'm so confused. You want to get next to Dusty, why?
So Rose will break up with him and go back to Paul.
But Paul doesn't want her anymore, which makes getting next to Dusty pointless. Unless... Oh, no, Jen. No. You haven't gone and fallen for the guy, have you?
So wake up.
Oh. Hey, don't do that. It's scare me, sneaking up on me like that.
Like what? Somebody who woke up expecting you to be there and you were gone? What happened? Huh? I thought we had a good time last night.
Oh, we always have a good time. What's the problem?
What's the problem? Huh? Is this a problem?
This is a problem when we skip the part about having the conversation.
Conversation about what?
About Jennifer Munson. And Was it her perfume that I smelled all over you last night? I mean, that was the conversation we were supposed to have when we got back to the Lakeview, but you pushed me up against the door before I could turn the lights on, and the next thing I know, I wake up like... I feel like I'm being two-timed. Am I?
Rose.
Am I? Are you sleeping with Jennifer Munson? Yes? Or no?
Things I gotta do. Good morning.
Is it?
You have time for a chat?
With you? No, not so much.
It's important.
Come on in.
We alone?
Why, you want to make out?
No.
What do you want, Craig?
I want to rethink our friendship.
We don't have a friendship.
Exactly. So what do you say about exploring our relationship? I think you'll find it mutually beneficial.
You see a girl. Crest sees a child that's never been to a dentist. You see kids playing. Crest sees a generation without dental coverage. You see a building. Crest sees a partner in helping kids make a real difference in their own lives. At Crest Smile Shops and Boys and Girls Clubs, we're reaching over 3 million kids a year, providing for treatment, teaching better oral care, and helping to give each one a healthy, beautiful smile for life.
If you want to keep clothes white, but don't want to use bleach, you have two alternatives. Don't get dirty, or use the bleach alternative. Tide with Bleach Alternative, the only detergent that whitens so brilliantly without a drop of chlorine bleach. So it's your choice. Or Tide with Bleach Alternative.
If you're thinking about a chemical peel, laser treatment, or injections, and even if you're not, we think you should know about this less drastic approach. Olay Regenerist. Not just skin care, cell care. Olay uses an aminopeptide complex to beautifully regenerate skin's appearance one cell at a time. Give your face a lift with Olay Regenerist. Love the skin you're in.
I'll be right back.
Oh!
Oh, my girlfriend's great. Smart, funny, super classy.
You'll go out of your way for Tampax Pearl. Incredible comfort and widthwise expansion for extraordinary protection.
Sorry. Long line.
The one, the only Tampax Pearl.
Ready? I don't think so. No way. No, honey.
Hey!
Nesquik. Okay.
This'll be fun. Here you go.
Moms and kids agree on Nestle Nesquik. Kids love the taste, and you'll love Nesquik because it's fortified to help build strong bones. Nestle Nesquik. Kid delicious, mom nutritious. Try ready-made Nesquik. Everything you love about Nesquik in the dairy aisle.
Dave on Ben and J-Lo.
Originally, they were going to be married in Hawaii, but Jennifer said that she wanted her next wedding to be in Hawaii, so...
Tonight, don't miss Nicolas Cage.
CBS News, winner of the most Emmys for excellence in broadcast journalism.
Extra milk, plenty of sugar.
Perfect.
Black?
As long as it's hot, I'll drink it.
Ugh. If this was my house, I would invest in a cappuccino machine, and I would put a table and chairs under those trees. And then we could drink coffee in the morning and watch the sunrise. Wouldn't that be great?
You get sick of me.
Never.
When is Katie coming back?
I don't know. But after everything that happened with my stepfather from hell, I don't want to leave my mom alone, so I'm gonna move back home.
It's probably a good idea.
Well, with you at home and everything, if we want to be alone again, we need a place, right? Like the car, park, the graveyard.
Graveyard?
Well, the grass is really soft. Oh, there's mosquitoes, of course, and rain, sleet, hail.
Allison, I promise we'll be together and it will be warm and dry and private.
When?
Let's just enjoy now and worry about what comes next later.
But the thing is I've never done this before, and I don't know what comes next.
Did Craig hear anything?
Craig. Katie would call me before she'd call Craig.
And Katie went to Australia by herself. Why?
Because of Simon's letter, remember? Oh. As soon as she realized that Simon still loved her and that he was in trouble, but that she didn't want to get Mike in danger as well.
She thought she'd take on Bartleby's crew all by herself?
Well, of course she did. But now she doesn't have Simon to back her up. And if Mike hasn't found her...
You thought about going over there?
What? I'll cross that bridge when I come to it.
Are you questioning my manhood?
No, just your willingness not to believe how much trouble we're in.
I know how much trouble. It's just this idea about jumping Mordecai. I mean, how do we know there's not two guys like him right upstairs?
We don't. That's why we need as many weapons as possible.
Okay, you know what? You want to look for weapons, we'll look for weapons.
Thank you.
Not a problem.
What about these?
Nice, you can do the tango on his head. Brilliant, brilliant.
Wow, look at all these records. There's tons here. Oh my God.
Oh, wow. My parents used to have some of these albums. Played them on a record player. Got a record player, speakers. Look, there's gotta be an outlet around here somewhere.
What, you're gonna plug it in?
Yeah. Watch out, watch out. Here we go. It still works.
So what is the plan? We load a bunch of records on there and fling them at Mordecai's head?
No, the plan is to listen to some music.
Here. Oh. Mellow Mint. It's supposed to calm you down.
Thank you. Is it under the knots in my stomach?
So sorry, Rosanna. I just don't understand how this could have happened. I mean, Java Underground, or whatever they're gonna call it, hasn't even opened yet. How can they already have gotten busted?
Because your father and his partner did something incredibly stupid.
I just don't understand how they could do something like that, especially after he knows how important it was that he keep a low profile.
Well, have they figured out who turned them in?
Your father's blaming Paul Ryan.
Well, that's weird. I mean, I know he and Daddy don't get along because of Barbara, and Paul can't be crazy about Dusty with what happened to Rose, but calling the police?
Yeah, I really hope it wasn't him. That would really disappoint me.
Can't even imagine what kind of relationship you think would be mutually beneficial for you and me. Man, I think that the you part pretty much guarantees that it wouldn't be a success.
Now, there is much to be gained.
Oh, it's
here.
okay, Craig. I get it. You're threatened. Rosanna paid an awful lot for me at that bachelor auction. You just stopped by to make sure she wasn't still here. Rosanna! Darling! You can put down the egg beater. Come on out. Your husband wants to chat with you. I guess she must have left out the window.
I'm talking about Rose D'Angelo and Dusty Donovan. Is that why you called the cops? To get even with Dusty? I understand. I am here to offer my services.
I didn't call the police.
I'm not asking questions. I'm offering to keep Dusty at bay. That way you're happy and I don't have to suffer your war over Rose.
The war's over. And I didn't call the police. So, you gonna follow your wife out the window, or would you like to leave through the front door?
What about Jennifer?
What about her?
Well, it seems your little sister has also developed an unhealthy obsession with Dusty. And I know how happy that must make you. So you want to talk about how to get her away from him before that gets out of hand, too?
I'm not sleeping with Jennifer Munson.
There's something. There's something. I want to believe you more than anything.
Look at me.
No, I can't look at you because then I can't think straight.
You can't look at me?
No, and don't touch me because that makes it even worse.
You can't look at me, I can't touch you. You won't believe me. How do I convince you? Tell me.
That thing that draws me to you from across the room, that magnetic thing, I can't give into it right now. Not when you cannot come and clean with me. It makes me feel stupid. I feel used. Like you're using how we feel about each other to get over on me.
I want you to feel like that. You know that.
Then be honest with me. I want you to talk to me like you touch me.
What do you want to know?
Am I right? Was that perfume that I smelled all over you, was that Jennifer Munson's?
What's wrong with this commercial? Why is that goldfish purple? 'Cause these are goldfish colors. Oh, look now, here comes a red one. Of course they're baked and not fried. Now see the fishes swim by. Ooh, check out that redhead. And they're made with real cheddar. They never have looked better. Bet you never thought one day you'd eat a purple goldfish. Your kids will love to eat them, so don't forget to feed them. The snack that smiles back, goldfish.
In the future, everyone's glasses will automatically adjust to changing light and block out harmful UV rays that can damage the eyes. But for those with transitions lenses, the future is already here. Ask your eye care professional, because the danger is real now, and so is the protection. Transitions.
Anxiety can become overwhelming. You may avoid certain situations even though you want to join in. You might shake, sweat, or feel panicky. You may worry that everyone is judging you and become embarrassed. The anxiety may affect your relationships with friends or people you work with. You just feel so isolated. These are some symptoms of social anxiety disorder, a serious medical condition. While the cause is unknown, social anxiety disorder may be related to an imbalance of natural chemicals between nerve cells in the brain. Prescription Zoloft works to correct this imbalance. You just shouldn't have to feel this way anymore. Only your doctor can diagnose social anxiety disorder. Zoloft is not for everyone. People taking MAOIs or Pimozide should not take Zoloft. Side effects may include dry mouth, insomnia, sexual side effects, diarrhea, nausea, and sleepiness. Zoloft is not habit-forming. Talk to your doctor about Zoloft, the #1 prescribed brand of its kind. Zoloft. When you know more about what's wrong, you can help make it right.
There's something great going around. Something so delicious, people can't get enough of it. It's these new reclosable bottles of Ensure. They're great tasting and go anywhere and everywhere you do to give you a good source of complete balanced nutrition to help you stay healthy. Enjoy Ensure as a snack or occasional meal in 5 creamy, rich flavors. Ensure, now in reclosable bottles. Drink to your health, wherever you go.
Cooper and Leah Tilson left the city.
Are you happy here?
For the perfect house.
What's all this stuff? We bought the house and the contents.
Now,
Do you know anything about the people who lived in the house before us?
they just disappeared. They've uncovered a crime.
Oh my God.
That's not only unsolved, it's unfinished. Dennis Quaid, Sharon Stone. Cold Creek Manor.
I know what it is.
Rated R. Starts September 19th.
I am not falling for Dusty. I'm not. Okay? What you're picking up right now, I'm frustrated because no matter what Paul says, I know he still has a thing for Rose. And now that I've tipped my hand, Donovan will never trust me.
I've met your brother. And if he still had a thing for Rose, he would have made his move last night after the party. But instead, he left with some skinny blonde.
Who?
Does it matter? The point is, he's over Rose and you know it. So this game you're playing with Donovan, it's all about you, Jen. You're after him because he's hot and you want him.
I never said he wasn't attractive.
You want him.
Fine. Okay, yes. All right, I want him. But I'm not falling for him.
Look, you want to play games? Fine. But just get clear on the stakes. It's not about Paul. It's not about love. With a guy like Donovan, it's about money or status or a job or forget it.
Yeah, you know what this conversation is? It's a waste of time.
Why?
Because I'm never going to be hurt by a guy who thinks I'm poison. And until I can convince Dusty that I didn't call the cops on him, I'm not getting anywhere near him.
What's this? See, this is why men don't tell the truth, Rose.
Oh, what is the matter with you? Oh, we finally got over Paul and his freaking crazy mother. Now you gotta bring his sister into this?
You want some more honesty?
Sure. Why not?
I got arrested for making book yesterday.
What?
Yeah, somebody called the cops and someone told them that Craig and I were soliciting bets within the club, and the cops came down and arrested
You're
us.
taking bets? You were taking bets?
Well, supposedly we were, but we weren't really. There was some circumstantial evidence that doesn't really support our cause, so...
Oh, this is the way you go straight. This is it. You open a legitimate nightclub, use it as a front before the doors even open.
The point I am trying to make is that Jennifer saw the circumstantial evidence. She's the one who called the cops. Or she told her brother, and he called the cops.
Well, no, Paul wouldn't do that.
Oh, Paul wouldn't do that?
No.
Because he's a crucified saint. And what am I, guilty before I even open my mouth?
said that.
I'm the one in trouble here. Do you understand? And if you want me, you better start backing me up.
No, Paul and I, he's just been very sympathetic. He knows about my hysterectomy. He knows how much I want to have a child.
I didn't know you knew him that well.
Well, I don't really. I mean, he's renting my penthouse. We've had a few conversations. We're becoming friends.
And he knows you're trying to adopt?
Yes. And he knows how stringent the adoption agencies are. So if he called the police, he did so knowing that it would ruin our chances of adoption. And I just can't believe he would do that.
Have you asked him?
What if he called the police? No.
Why not?
I'm not gonna talk to you about my sister.
You have someone watching her? She's at the club all the time. And you know Dusty. Girl's an invitation, especially a girl so willing.
So you would watch Jennifer?
No, I watch Dusty. And I'll let you know when he's about to strike.
What's the catch?
Mike, as much as I love music,
They got everything from Cole Porter to the Beatles in that box.
Yeah, but we're supposed to be looking for weapons, guns, bats, knives.
But she said you and Simon knew something about being creative.
Creative.
Look, we don't have any guns or knives or bats, okay? The best we're gonna do is maybe a badminton racket or a croquet mallet.
Yeah, works for me.
You know what? And I hope you find one. In the meantime, I'm gonna boost these speakers, get a nice loud tune, so if Simon gets your message, comes down to the farm, we can crank this baby up, he'll know we're down here.
That's inspired.
Let's go working with what you got. Now look in there, see if you can find some Led Zeppelin. They're nice and loud.
Good idea. Oh, disco duck? If this was Simon's, I'm gonna have to rethink my vows.
There's worse sins than bad taste in music.
Oh, I didn't mean it literally, that I would change my view of my husband.
I know how you feel about it. Make sure those wires are connected.
You know, earlier when I was nagging you, I didn't really mean it. I'm just really scared and frustrated. You've been really good through this whole thing.
Katie, I'm here because I want to be here. Because if anything happened to you, it's just not something I'm prepared to live with.
Simon, please be Simon.
Hello?
Yes, this is Detective Hughes calling from the States. I'd like to speak to Simon Fraser.
It's Margot.
Coming up on As the World Turns.
He shouldn't have been doing whatever he was doing.
It's not like he planned it. That would be unforgivable.
How about this? How about I clue you in on my own personal theory as to how the cops arrived on your doorstep? Are you curious? Are you interested? You ought to be. It involves you.
You can take revenge on Paul and his family, but I'm just supposed to sit back and take
This
it.
has nothing to do with you.
Oh, you're an idiot! Get out!
What a time for a migraine. 3 restless kids and no way out. My migraine wasn't going anywhere either. So I decided to talk to my doctor. He prescribed Imitrex.
Prescription Imitrex targets your total migraine. The pain, nausea, sensitivity to light and sound. Some pain relievers are made for general kinds of pain. Imitrex is targeted. It was the first medicine of its kind believed to target the nerves and blood vessels that trigger migraine without drowsiness. Imitrex is not right for everyone or every migraine. If you have certain types of heart or blood vessel disease or uncontrolled blood pressure, you shouldn't take Imitrex. Very rarely, certain people, even some without heart disease, have had serious heart-related problems. So talk to your doctor, especially if you have risk factors for heart disease such as smoking, high blood pressure, or high cholesterol, or if you are pregnant, nursing, or taking medication.
You can't put life on hold for a migraine.
Ask your doctor about Imitrex. Target your total migraine and get back to your life.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, can you cook something? Cook something, cook something.
Ballpark singles are individually wrapped for your microwave to steam in that great ballpark taste. Ballpark singles, such a big juicy taste they plump when you cook them.
Love almonds? Grab a Snickers almond. Milk chocolate, nougat, caramel, and you guessed it, almonds. Hungry? Grab a Snickers almond.
Honey, I don't know about you, but I am not mopping with dirty water. Yuck! And now we don't have to, because there's new Don't Mop with Dirty Water Again Pine Salt Cleaner. It's a whole new formula. Watch this. Dirt gets pulled to the bottom of the bucket. Isn't that amazing? So now your mop water looks like this. Not this. New Don't Mop with Dirty Water Again Pine Salt Cleaner. The power of pine salt, the smell of clean.
Soon, they'll be back with the added threat of West Nile virus. You want to be safe by doing everything you can to protect your family. So be prepared, from wearing light-colored clothing to choosing protection that fits your activity. From the 10-hour protection of deep woods off to a couple hours in the backyard, off repellents provide proven protection against mosquitoes that may carry West Nile virus. And off contains recommended DEET. No other brand is more trusted to keep bugs off. For more tips, call 1-888-OFF-PROTECTS.
The 16 new survivors think they have days to prepare for the game, but we're shocking them and tossing them overboard with just the clothes on their backs.
So I hope you're wearing something under that.
They'll have no warning.
Of course, I have see-through underwear on.
No supplies.
Whatever you have on, and that's it.
No kidding.
When it comes to twists, Survivor wrote the book.
It's the wildest Survivor yet. Don't miss the 90-minute premiere of Survivor Pearl Island, CBS Thursday, September 18th.
Did you know Bedding Experts has the largest selection of Sealy mattresses, all sizes, all styles? Sealy special only at Bedding Experts. Queen size mattress sets are now $269. Sealy mattresses are popping up all over town because it's always Sealy saving time at Bedding Experts. For the store nearest you, call 1-888-EXPERTS.
What are you doing?
You said you wanted these windows covered.
I was thinking window treatments.
This'll do for now.
I don't think so.
For window treatments, call Empire today. We'll bring samples to your home and install next day. Right now, you'll save 50%, plus no payments till 2005.
Honey, the windows look great.
While you're admiring, help me fold these sheets.
800-588-2300 Empire. Today, call for windows and siding in a week, too.
Poolorama's big September sale is heating up with fire sale pricing and savings up to 60% on above-ground pools and top brand spas. Get big savings on wood bars from just $3.99. Over 200 bar stools are priced starting at just $49. Only at Poolorama.
Have questions about your income tax? Why asking the IRS may not be the answer at 4:30.
Amber Tamlin stars in Joan of Arcadia, CBS Friday, September 26th.
It's not like there's some set way for things to go from here. Relationships are all different. It depends on the people, the situation, what they want.
Well, given that it's you and me, and we've been building up to this for a couple months.
Yes, and that's really good. A lot of people fall into bed before they even know each other. And we're friends. Okay, we're more than that. And we've been through a lot together. But getting closer to you, making love, we're ready. Of course, it's gonna cost you next time.
What do you mean?
Well, I figure last night was $1,000, so next time.
And next time you pay me, Doctor.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Stop it. Stop it, you know I'm ticklish.
You think?
No. You're so unfair.
And you are so great.
I am?
You know I'm crazy about you.
You are?
Yeah.
Well, it's about time.
Is this the Fraser residence?
It's really her.
Who'd you say you were? I'm a police officer out of Oakdale, Illinois. That's just outside of Chicago. I'd be happy to connect you with my lieutenant if there's a problem.
No problem, officer. Yeah, this is the Fraser station, what's left of it.
So what did you say you wanted?
Simon Fraser, may I speak to him?
Yeah, Mr. Fraser's actually come and gone already, and I wouldn't know how to reach him.
And you would be?
The caretaker. I look after the place. And I'm actually a very busy man. So if
Well, actually, you know, I'm looking for his wife, Katie Fraser. Have you seen her? She's young, blonde, very pretty.
I'm right here, Margot.
Shh, she can't hear you.
She would have arrived at the Fraser station sometime in the last week or so. You sure you haven't seen her?
I gotta find a way to signal her.
Katie, of course, Simon's bride.
So you've seen her?
Yes.
She was here, but I told her the same thing I've told you, that Simon had taken off for parts unknown, and she took off after him.
No, I didn't. I'm still here.
So if that'll be all...
Don't hang up.
Actually, no, I have a few more questions, Mr. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Mordecai.
Mordecai, is that your first name or your last name?
Look, I've got a truckload of hay that needs bailing.
Yeah, listen, was Katie traveling with a dark-haired man?
Simon's wife? Traveling with another man? Certainly hope not.
No, sir. He's a friend. Perhaps he was waiting in the car?
Not that I noticed.
Now, Look, excuse me, I do have duties that need to be attended to. What are you doing?
We have to send Margot a message. Yes. Did Katie happen to mention where she was headed?
No, she didn't. A hotel, a guest house?
Or maybe where she was staying?
Look, as far as I know, she wasn't planning on staying anywhere. She just came in one day, asked to see Simon. I told her he wasn't here, and that was that. Now, if you will excuse me, Detective, I do have to get going. Hurry up.
Don't hang up, Margot.
You know, it is so unfair because he's blaming me for something I didn't even do. Jennifer, you've been playing this guy from the jump. So, okay, you didn't call the cops on him, but you've been trying to break up his relationship. Why should he trust you? Okay, little Bo Peep. You know what? This is so not a good time. Where are you going? Back to New York. You want to waste your time on a bartender? You're on your own. He owns the club. So you get what? Free matchbooks? Connie! I came here to party, not to watch you throw yourself all over someone else's guy. Connie!
I was not defending Paul. All I was saying was that he would never call the cops. So you better look for somebody else, because I know Paul. He would never drop a dime on his worst enemy. You gotta start giving me the benefit of the doubt.
Are you kidding me? Are you giving me the benefit of the doubt?
Let's just say I showed up, smelling like Paul's aftershave. I know how this would go
Jennifer
down.
came over to my club wasted. She was all over me.
Oh, you're gonna open a nightclub? You better learn how to handle drunks.
Oh, okay, so I'm the one to blame.
You're blaming Jennifer the drunk for you getting friendly?
Friendly? She called the cops on me.
Wait a minute, you don't even know that.
Oh, I don't know that?
No.
Well, it couldn't have been Paul, right? Because he wouldn't rat out his own enemy, which leaves us with who? His sister.
But you're fixing a club, you got people coming in and out, construction people, delivery men. They could have seen that circumstantial evidence and called the cops.
Jennifer is the one, believe me.
Then why would you give her the time of day?
I'll give her anything she wants until I prove what she did.
Anything she wants.
That's right.
Anything she wants, and to hell with me.
Did I say that? Did I?
You come home smelling like her perfume, I'm supposed to roll over and take it because you got a score to settle?
Rose, you need to trust me.
I need to trust you. I need to close up my shop, and you need to get out of here.
Oh, you want me to get out of here?
You know, yeah, you go to Jennifer Munson and you tell her that you're available now because it is over between us. Rose is done.
Great news for every driver who's too busy to have his diaper changed. Huggies has invented a whole new way of diapering. Huggies Convertibles, the very first diaper pants. When he's in high gear, slip him on fast, like pants. When he shifts down to low, it's easy to put him on like a diaper, whatever works best. Huggies Convertibles diaper pants. Hit the road in style, starting with size 5.
What do you get when you cross allergies with sinus trouble?
Runny nose, itchy, watery eyes, sinus congestion, and pressure.
So what should you get? Sudafed Sinus and Allergy, the strongest combination of these sinus and allergy medicines available, with or without prescription.
It's my sinus and allergy answer.
Sudafed Sinus and Allergy, strong medicine, powerful relief. And for a full day of non-drowsy sinus relief, try Sudafed 12-Hour.
You know, every so often, a package like this is delivered right to my door. I like to think of it as my lifeline. You know, I have diabetes. These are my testing supplies. I check my blood sugar, and I check it often. Liberty Medical makes sure I have everything I need when I need it. Now, you may not know this, but if you're on Medicare, the cost of your diabetes testing supplies may be covered, whether you use insulin or not. Liberty makes it easy. They bill Medicare and your insurance company, so you have no paperwork. You pay nothing up front. Your supplies are delivered right to your door, no charge for shipping. So check your blood sugar as often as you should. And call Liberty. They can help you live a better life.
For more information, call Liberty Medical at 1-800-793-8613. That's 1-800-793-8613. Call today.
Can you keep your eggs from sticking? Yes, you can. With Pam, America's favorite no-stick spray. Spray the pan, spray the spatula. With Pam, your eggs just come out better. Pam, America's favorite no-stick spray.
Excellent Mornings, brought to you by X-Lax. We've had this breakfast club for so long. Miss this because of constipation? No way. Take X-Lax at night for gentle, reliable relief in the morning. Excellent Mornings, guaranteed by X-Lax.
My business enterprise generates this town's revenues. Are we familiar with the word enterprise? You probably think it's a spaceship, but it's not. Small town. Julie's messing around with one of Katie's teachers. He's whack.
You have lost weight, Julie. A woman loses weight in the winter, she is having sex.
Big secrets.
My husband committed suicide. We just came by to say how sorry we are. I wonder if she shot him. My first thought.
The Brotherhood of Poland, New Hampshire premieres Wednesday, September 24th.
You're kicking me out?
That's right, out of my life.
Wait a minute,
What, for you to change your mind? I don't think so.
Oh, what, about you? No, never.
You think you know me so well? Then you should know that I don't like being told what to do.
When have I ever told you what to do?
What are you talking about? You can see Jennifer Munson anytime you want to. You can take revenge on Paul and his family, but I'm just supposed to sit back and take
This
it.
has nothing to do with you!
Oh, you're an idiot! Get out! Get out!
Look, the truth of the matter is Mrs. Fraser also caught me at a rather busy moment, so we only had time to exchange a few words, and that was all. I'm sorry I couldn't be of more help to you, Detective.
Can you think of anything?
Ask him to contact you if he hears from any of them.
Thanks. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Mordecai. Listen, if you do hear from Katie or Simon or her friend Mike, would you have them contact Margot Hughes, Oakdale PD?
No, it has to be this song. Whoa, that's loud.
It's not loud.
What the hell?
Mordecai,
What's going on?
it's loud music all of a sudden.
So is the room.
No, and it's ticked him off. Mordecai, what is that song you're playing?
What's the song?
I don't know, I can't hear. Come on, Margot,
Yeah, it's the blasted television. I've got to go.
Wait, Mordecai, that song. He just hung up on me.
So he doesn't know where Simon is, or Mike, or Katie, and he's not a big fan of music.
Yeah, that's about it.
Not a lot to go on.
No.
So what's bothering you?
I don't know, maybe I'm nuts, but, I think my sister just sent me a message.
I said, what the hell do you think you're doing?
Dancing?
There's not a lot to do down here.
Mike! What the hell did you do that for?
Because I'm sick of your stupid little games. Now do it again and I'll kill you.
Are you okay? Is it broken?
Oh, he caught the muscle, not the bone.
I'm so sorry.
It's all right. At least we know we got through.
What, you mean you think you heard it upstairs?
No, Margot heard the music.
You think?
The only reason to be that angry.
Oh, Mike.
Okay.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
I just want you to know that there's no other man on this earth that I'd rather be stuck with.
Except Simon.
Right. Except Simon, of course.
I have two sisters. And as much as I enjoy Dusty, I wouldn't want either of them there.
So, you would just watch Jennifer out of the goodness of your heart?
No. I'm going to watch Dusty. And I know that this relationship, you don't want to progress. And you're probably going to do whatever it takes to derail it. Given my partnership with Dusty, that could cost me money. So, if we take care of the problem, I think it makes life more agreeable for both of us.
Do I get free drinks from now on?
From small glasses.
Can I throw up on your shoes?
No.
Okay. So let me get this straight. I get free drinks from now on, in very small glasses, but I can't throw up on your shoes. Now, you know what? I'm going to have to pass on this.
Are you thinking of your sister?
Oh, absolutely. And I know exactly how she would react if I allowed a piece of scum to follow her around and spy on her. No offense. Aren't you a stand-up guy coming over here and insulting me like this? I'll tell you what, to return the favor, how about this? How about I clue you in on my own personal theory as to how the cops arrived on your doorstep? Are you curious? Are you interested? You ought to be. It involves you.
You know that little voice that whispers, "Did you take the pill today?" You don't have to hear it anymore. Because of this, AsTheWorldStillTurns, the birth control patch. It's just as effective as the pill, but even simpler. Because one patch protects you for a whole week. It's incredibly thin and smooth. Put it here, here, or here, and it stays put. Just peel and stick. That's how simple AsTheWorldStillTurns makes birth control.
The contraceptive patch contains hormones like those in birth control pills. Serious risks include blood clot, stroke, and heart attack. Cigarette smoking increases these risks, especially if you're over 35. Patch users are strongly advised not to smoke. Women with blood clots, certain cancers, a history of heart attack or stroke, and those who could be pregnant should not use the patch. The patch does not protect against HIV or sexually transmitted diseases. To learn more, talk to your healthcare professional.
So get birth control off your mind and that little voice out of your life.
AsTheWorldStillTurns. On your body, off your mind.
Chicken margarita with angel hair pasta and roasted garlic in a balsamic vinaigrette sauce.
Is this man reading A, exciting recipes from a new cookbook?
Beef merlot with seasoned redskin potatoes and crisp whole string beans.
B, the menu at a hot new bistro?
Chicken Tuscany with sun-dried tomatoes and a creamy Parmesan sauce.
Or C, his favorite dishes from around the world. Surprise, he's reading green boxes. Introducing 12 new Healthy Choice flavor adventures. Healthy Choice. Eating healthy has never been more exciting.
Introducing Summer's Eve Feminine Body Lotion. Great after shaving and gentle enough to use all over, even on your sensitive areas. Find it next to the complete line of Summer's Eve products. Enjoy a new kind of smooth.
The ultimate DVD, Sleeping Beauty, is here.
The Princess Aurora.
Discover the classic missing from your collection.
I just love happy endings.
Sleeping Beauty Special Edition. Own it on Disney DVD and video Tuesday, September 9th.
The Kia Sedona. It's the minivan with the government's highest safety rating and the lowest price. Now get the Kia Sedona starting at $17,615 after $3,000 cash back.
These Big Brother house guests have a secret alliance.
Great feminist party.
But Friday, will one of them stab her ally in the back?
I don't deserve it.
Find out all new Big Brother CBS Friday. From the creator of Jack. When crimes happen in the military, the Navy NCIS takes on the case. Mark Harmon, Navy NCIS, premieres CBS September 23rd.
You should just call him and ask him. Paul, did you report my husband to the police?
Well, I could do that, but it just sounds so rude. I mean, it sounds like I don't trust him. And besides, the damage is done. Our chances of adopting through a legitimate agency are practically nil at this point.
Well, there's gotta be other ways to adopt.
Well, perhaps, but your father and I have to make sure we're on the same page at this point.
Look, I know it's impossible, but he loves you.
I don't mean to upset you. I mean, look, I'm sorry. I'm upset myself, okay?
I know. And I want you to be able to talk to me. It makes me feel close to you.
You're so great. You know, you're the reason I want to have another child.
But I'm just like my father.
But I love your dad. I love him so much. I just want to kill him right now.
I understand. He shouldn't have been doing whatever he was doing. But it's not like he planned to get caught, right?
No, you're right. It's not like he planned it. That would be unforgivable.
So you say you know who called the police?
Yes. And I think that you do too.
Now. Why would I inform on myself to the police?
Because you know another arrest would ruin any hopes you had of adopting. And you'll do anything it takes to keep another child from coming into the fold.
Entertaining, but groundless.
Rosanna doesn't think so.
Oh, really?
Really? Tell you what, you should run home now. Ask your wife all about it.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know anybody was home. Excuse me.
Give your wife my warmest regards.
I will, but I want you to think about what we were talking about.
Hi, it's me.
Hey, I thought you were leaving Oakdale.
Oakdale just got interesting. I just overheard your brother accusing some tall guy of calling the cops on himself.
Brush cut, pricey suit, smug attitude.
That's the one.
Thanks, Connie. Why would Craig Montgomery want to call the cops on himself?
Hey, come on, get a grip on yourself. You don't even know what you're saying right
You
now.
want to bet, gambler? Come on.
Look, you're upset. We'll talk about it. Don't start giving me ultimatums,
This
all
is
right?
not a threat. This is how I feel. I want you to go.
Rose, you feel this way right now, right? But I guarantee later you're gonna have regrets. We're gonna miss one another. Come here.
I'll keep telling myself what a fool I am. Get out!
You don't want to talk?
Get out!
All right.
Oh, you think you're tough? You ain't seen tough. It's over.
Rose.
It's over.
Well, he didn't break the skin. I just wish we had some ice.
Well, I'll survive.
Here, let me help you.
So I take it Margot knows that song you played?
It's a long shot, but I'll tell you what, if we get out of here, I'm gonna play it every day.
We're gonna get out of here, Katie. I promise. Gonna have to get a new recording though. This one's busted. I take it Margot knows that song you played?
Yeah, something I sang to her once. This version's a little different, but it's the words. Oh, I just pray Margot heard those words and made the connection. It's asking a lot, but if anyone can do it, it's my sister.
Okay, this guy can't wait to get me off the phone.
It's a natural reaction.
Because I'm a cop. But I don't have jurisdiction in Wagga Wagga.
Still, Margot.
Yeah, still, this really loud music erupts. And, you know, I have teenagers at home. I know loud music. But this is really loud. I can hear it over the phone.
Right, so a cat jumped on the stereo.
And then he swears and he hangs up.
And swats the cat.
All right, I buy all that, but Jack, the music that erupted out of nowhere, it was Mockingbird.
And that's supposed to mean?
That's a song that Katie sang to me before we went into surgery last summer. That's something that only she and I would know.
Next week on As the World Turns.
There's nothing nobody can do.
Well, it might help to know who actually did make the call.
Well, it wasn't Craig, all right? He didn't do it. He wouldn't do something like that. He knows how much it mattered to me. He just wouldn't. Did you find out who made the call?
This is a copy of the transcript.
Now, you know I trust your instincts, so if you really think Katie's in danger, I'll book a flight for both of us.
That works for me.
What was that? What was what?
Here it goes!
You okay there?
Great.